Thursday. It's almost Friday, thank God. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. Lenny says, hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to Full Frontal Investigation. She says, I will be your host, Starlink, okay? She's all, I'm gonna be the co-host today, okay? I'm the co-host today. And then Max, when Max gets here, he can go to the dog park, okay? Because Max loves the dog park. All right, so anyway, what we're gonna talk about today is I just found this out. I didn't know this. I was talking to Cliff yesterday. We like you said, you guys, hey man, you ever talk to Cliff? And yeah, we do talk, and we talk at random, and it's really nice because what happens is we start learning more and more stuff, and we start bouncing stuff off of each other. Hey, Matt Moore, how you doing? So I was talking to Cliff yesterday, and everything started making sense when he told me he's like David used to sleep with Barbie dolls. He used to sleep with Barbie dolls when he was a kid. And I was like, well, hold up a second. He used to sleep with Barbie dolls, Cliff? He's like, yeah, he did. It's in his book. And I'm going to read it to you. I got the excerpt right here, too. It's page 184 and 185 of the Face-to-Face book with Jesus Christ, okay? Or Face-to-Face with David Taylor. Now, we know that David uses this face-to-face visitation as a fucking, as a grab. Oh, you could get face-to-face if you come to me, and it's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. All right, so Cliff tells me, he's like, yeah, Rich, so he, even back in the day, so we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this, okay? Let me read what it says right here. God, this is just... One second. All right. All right. Let's see where that. There it is. Okay. Okay, so on page 184 and 185 of David's Face-to-Face book. Hey, what's up, Kuva? Oakland Maid, how you doing? Lindy's dog toy, check it out. Hey, I dread sometimes she'll grab it like this so it looks like she's got her teeth. It's fucking funny. Yeah, you can't play fetch with Uncle Jake's dog because they move furniture around. Yeah, they'll fucking crack the foundation and shit. Lindy's like, hey, just throw it down the hall for me. Okay. The key being open-hearted to intimacy. That's like the part in this chapter. Okay. Thanks, Daniel. More appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, so the key to being open-hearted to intimacy and this is from the book right here. This is an excerpt from the book right here. Cliff screenshot it and sent it to me, okay? This is an excerpt from the book. It's page 184, 185 of David E. Taylor's face-to-face appearance with whatever. Okay, I get it. So, to explain this, I must tell you this little story of my childhood that the Lord reminded me of. This story opened my eyes to see the passion and potential I had for a relationship. He doesn't even spell it plural. Stop. Okay. Before I tell you what this was, I must say I am taking great risks to show you my heart. I could be criticized or accused of homosexuality for what I'm about to tell you. This is not a story about playing with dolls, nor does it have to do with anything related to homosexuality. I did not play with Barbie dolls as a little boy. I was like other little boys. And I am a staunch believer that little boys should play with toys for boys and girls should play with toys for girls. Most boys are drawn to male role model toys. Most girls are drawn to female role model toys. That's not to say that boys and girls don't play with other kinds of toys. But when I was growing up, boys played with G.I. Joes and action figures, and girls played with Barbie dolls and baby dolls. Yeah, this isn't his fucking book, Leanne. This ain't a joke. When I was a small child of about 7 or 8, I had this overwhelming passion and love to one day meet a woman who would be my wife and whom I would love in a very deep and special way. I remember when my grandfather lived with us, we would share the same room. As a little boy, this passion was strong that I would go and sneak my little sister's beautiful Barbie doll, and at night I would lay it in the bed next to me so that I could envision this woman. You guys fucking seeing a pattern here? We're looking at fucking perversion is starting as early as 7 or 8. Why do you think David likes all this fucking women blonde? Women of David's cult. Are you guys getting this? You guys think this is a joke? Okay, Lindy, thank you. I would lay in the bed. I would think romantically of the deep love, relationship, and emotional intimacy that I would have with my future wife as I grew into a teenager. I thought that this intense desire was not real, and that maybe I was a little overboard in having these emotions and desires to love and be loved this way. I'll never forget a very hilarious morning after I snuck one of my little sister's Barbie dolls into bed with me. In the morning, my bigger brother Richard caught me with the doll in bed. He yelled and hollered, "Mama, David got the Barbie doll in the bed again." I laugh now at this, but back then it wasn't so humorous. When my brother caught me with the doll, he would tell my mother on me. As a little boy, I didn't know what was going on with me. I did. You're a fucking pervert. Yeah, David, he wasn't fucking envisioning him. He was sitting there fucking cracking one off to his sister's fucking Barbie doll. Yes. Yes. I didn't understand my very deep passion and desire to have a very special love relationship with the woman, one in which she would love me in the same deep way that I loved her. As a young boy, I realized that I wanted to have a mature relationship with the love of my life. It wasn't just a surface thing. I also wondered years later, is this the way a man should feel about a woman? You see, in our culture, it is usually the women who show more passion and love in a deeply intimate and romantic way. Men don't seem to display their emotions and passions beyond surface level expression. Where I'm from, men were taught that they were supposed to control their emotions. Even ministers were taught this to the degree that they couldn't express their emotions freely to the Lord in worship. Yeah. So what is this guy? Dude, this is... Oh, dude, he's a fucking sexual deviant in the making. That's exactly... When I was talking with Cliff about that, exactly. And that's the really good thing about talking with Cliff about this, man, is when these conversations come up at random, they really bring out a really good thought process. It explains a lot. And I told him, I was like, Cliff, dude, that's a psych profile, bro. Yeah. Yeah. That's dangerous. That is a fucking dangerous man. That's a dangerous man. Fucking cracking one off to Barbie dolls. Yeah. So a man found with 40,000 fucking photos in his phone. David's in trouble. He's in a lot of fucking trouble, you guys. I want you guys to know that now. David's in deep fucking shit. Yeah, he was fucking boofing Barbie dolls. Yeah, he was boofing his fucking sister's Barbie dolls. Dude, that is, back then they might have not thought much of it, but honestly, what do you guys think of it? You just walked in and you found your kid fucking cracking one off to your kid's Barbie dolls. What do? What do? Mothers and fathers. You walked in and you just found your son fucking crack one off to a Barbie doll. What do? What do? That was out of his face-to-face book, Jez. That was out of his fucking face-to-face book, yes. His face-to-face book. Yeah, his main face-to-face book. He's dangerous. He's so fucking dangerous. And that, dude, that should tell it right there. 7 or 8, you're already a fucking perv, dude. Bad. Yeah, it's Jim Jones, yeah. It says, stay thirsty, my friends. Yeah, it does. It says, stay thirsty, my friends. We're talking about a cult leader right now, man. This channel's about religious cults. And I was just reading an excerpt out of this cult leader's book where dude was fucking... He would like sleep with his sister's Barbie dolls, man. And now we know why he's such a fucked up piece of shit, because he's a deviant. Like, he created this himself. Sleeping with Barbie dolls at 7 or 8. Yeah. It's insanity. And I hope the government gets that. Hey, Bernice, how you doing? I hope the government gets that information and they use that for their psych profile against David. Because that is some fucking... Oh, I am too, Uncle Jake. Uncle Jake, dude, I'm still fucking giggling too about it. It's like the fucking night we found out about the maxi pads. It's like, dude, slept with Barbie dolls? Dude, not only does he fucking wear maxi pads, but he also slept with Barbie dolls. Leanne, don't put it past him. Don't put it past him. Well, David David LML, he slept with Barbie dolls, and he's about the size of a overgrown walrus right now. Yeah. So what is it, you guys? I guarantee with this, you know how we always said we always knew the tip of the iceberg, all we know. Yeah, I'm sure David gave back some of his fucking Barbie dolls all sticky to his sisters. Fucked up, man. Oh yeah, it's dangerous. It is. That's a sick man. He's dangerous too because he was in a position of power, Snow Leopard, and he was using his position of power to fuck people over. Yes. So he is a dangerous man. Yes. Absolutely. David is a dangerous man. He was running a fucking sex cult. I know, Mom, David's inside my Barbies again. Sick and dangerous. Absolutely. He's definitely sick. Hey, you know what? CS727? Just wait on that one. Wait on that one, dude. I don't know. It's fucking worst case scenario for him to land. It's stupid. I know that Barbie's probably all fucking traumatized. David traumatized Barbie at an early age. So yeah, with that, that's the start of his psych profile. Yeah, I'm sure the Barbies, like, they had just the regular eyes when they came out, they're all fucking bulging, like, yeah, hair all sticky. Yeah, this is, you guys, Oakland Maid, seriously, the women, what do y'all think of that? We knew something was wrong with David, but seriously, what the fuck do you guys think of that at the end of the day? Sick as fuck, okay? Seriously, I think it's sick as fuck. Yeah, weird, sick, fucking twisted, weirdo. Yeah. He definitely fits the profile of a deviant. Yeah, it's like he was objectifying the women at a young age, yeah. Well, LML, David wasn't cuddling with them, he was fucking doing other things to him. He says he was envisioning a wife not even having a doll in bed, yeah. Yep. At that age, what the fuck was he thinking about a wife for? Like, that, dude, that's fucking perverted. Like, dude, at 6 or 7, you should be out playing with your fucking friends, not Barbie dolls. I know, did they count that as, like, assault? Like, Barbie didn't consent? I mean, LML, he's this cult leader. Well, he's in jail now because of the shit we're talking about right now. No, he said something that his grandpa told him not to do it. That book is just it's a psych profile on David. That's probably the best piece of evidence the fucking feds are gonna have ever for this case. When they read that one piece of evidence, they're gonna be like, oh shit. Jess, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, Jess, but it's gonna come. I swear to God, it's gonna come. It'll come. Just be patient. This case is still very, very fluid, man. This is just something I found out the other day, and it's in his book. It's in his book, Jess, that he used to sleep with Barbie dolls. Hey. I need Barbie shorts that say no means no. Oh, man. But no, you guys, all joking aside, dude, that's the building of a fucking psycho. That's the building of a rapist, man. I hate to say the word, but it is. That's the making of a fucking rapist, David. To do that type of shit, I'm sorry to say it like it is. It's just what it is. That's the making of a fucking pedophile. That is the making of a sexual deviant. That is the making of a fucking sexual molester. Everything above. Fucked up. Fucked up. And the fucked up part is YouTube allows him to run his channel and shit, right? Fucking stupid. They should just take his channel down. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he's got physical albums with pictures of women. Yes. Yep. Like, hey, Daniela, this case is still very fluid. What I was reading in some of the court documents the other day is that the records, like David had phones named different, David 1, David 2, and David E. Taylor 3. And each phone had a different iCloud. Each phone, I'm sure, had a different email, different fucking phone number, different crimes being committed, different scams being run. Let me tell you something. A man with 40,000 pictures and 10,000 videos, they're going to find fucking incriminating evidence on there. Not of adults, if you catch my drift. They will. They're going to. David's a sick fucking man. And even the prosecutor said, bonds won't cure his sexual deviance, Your Honor. There is no cure for this man. The only cure for him is to be locked up. He needs to stay right where he's at because he is a danger. Here's why. And they're going to keep presenting more and more evidence to the fucking defense, and the defense is going to be like, dude, just take the fucking deal. Just fucking plead guilty. Just plead guilty. I can't do that because then everybody would think I'm full of shit. Well, we all know you're full of shit, David. And all the cult members that are in the back watching, the fucking 20-something cult members that are watching, did you all know that David had all these images stored on his iCloud? Did you guys know that? Women, did you guys know that he was sleeping around with all these other women? I mean, and y'all are okay with that? I mean, were y'all not worried about catching like VD or anything like that? David fucking sleeping with all these random women and then sleeping with you guys? Do you not get what he was doing to y'all? Sick fucking man, dude. Sick fucking man. All the women that are left there, you should probably go get checked if you slept with him. Okay? Go get checked. Go get checked. Because sleeping with Barbie dolls at 7 and 8 years old is not fucking normal in any way, shape, or form. As a boy, as a fucking girl, even the women in here said, I never even slept with my fucking Barbie doll. What the fuck? It's not normal. That's not normal. And I hope the cult members in here are watching and you read David's face to Facebook and you read that shit and you read that about his fucking Barbie doll habit. That's not normal, ladies. Women of that cult, that is not normal. You ask any fucking therapist, you're going to be like, whoa, wait a second, you're sleeping with Barbie dolls? They're probably going to want to know when and where it happened and how it happened. Oh, I'm sure, you guys, I know they're going to find messages. I know they're going to find pictures. They're going to find messages. Well, not only that, you know what else it explains? It explains, Thomas Lopez is that, does it count if I sleep with my Pokemon cards? Yeah, I know, right, Oakland and God gave him the keys. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. They're going to, Parbs. Parbs, 100% they're going to. They're going to, Parbs. A man like that, with that type of fucking many images, they're going to find it, I guarantee it. And you know what? It might not even be something that bad. Anything, let me rephrase that. I pray to God it's nothing bad, okay? I do. I pray to fucking God it's nothing bad. And I was telling Cliff this, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way, right? Anything when you fuck with kids is bad, no questions. It's a fucking one-way trip. It could be something as so simple as a picture. And it might not even have to be of like derogatory nature. It could be as simple as, say, like a upskirt. That's it. It could be something so simple. I pray to God those children are all right, man. If the kids that had any interaction with them, I fucking pray to God that David didn't fucking tamper with them. I fucking pray he didn't, man. Worst case fucking scenario for David if they did. Yeah, those pictures are all David dating. He's just looking for a wife. Well, 40,000 fucking images, 40,000 women. It's sad to say, Parbs, it is. And cult members, guess what? Are you gonna use fucking God to justify David being a fucking pedophile? What then? Are you guys gonna say, oh, he's the apostle? It's okay. He can do whatever he wants. And I was talking to the homie about this today. He's like, David was on such a high horse that he did whatever the fuck he wanted, Rich. And I'm like, yeah, because nobody fucking checked him. He wrote it in his fucking book, Nathan Mr. 3000. Dude, he wrote it in his own fucking book. Face-to-face appearances with David E. Taylor. Deadass Siri, pages 184 and 185. But yes, he wrote it about himself. Now, Nathan Mr. 3000, this channel is about religious cults. I am not religious. I don't go to church. I fucking never will because it's too fucking manipulative. Trust me, they'll find it. And those poor kids, yeah. Nope. Yep. And prisoners don't take too kindly to chomos. Chomo row for David. Unchecked power, exactly. That's cool, Notes Ravaya. It's a one big misunderstanding. So if pictures come out, okay, let me put this, Nostravaya. So if pictures come out of kitty shit, Nostravaya, is it going to be a misunderstanding too? Look, Uncle Jake's AI is getting smart. I fucking love it. No toys for David this year. No toys for David this year. Exactly right, Parbs. Where there's fucking smoke, there's fire. Yeah, exactly. Nostravia, 40,000 images of all fucking naked women and like in explicit poses. That's a misunderstanding. Bro, I'm a fucking freak, okay? And I don't even have that many fucking images in my phone, all right? All right? Yeah. Yes. 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 Yeah. People have seen these pictures. The FBI is looking at them right now, actually. The FBI. Yes, the FBI is looking at them right now, Nostravia. Yes, that's who's looking at them. And I'm pretty sure David showed it to a lot of other people. Yeah. Big misunderstanding, him sleeping with Barbie dolls. David wouldn't let anybody see his phone. Go ask David if you could see his phone, Nostravia. See what he says to you. See what he says to you. Nah. David would share these pictures around with people. So the women that shared pictures with David, guess what? David shared those pictures with other people. He would flash them around to the cult members like, look at these women, look at these. He did it. I know he did. Nostravia, you know, I'm not even going to fucking entertain your dumbass. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. Shut your stupid fucking mouth. You do nothing but come in here and, oh, what about this? What about this? What about the fucking indictment with the fucking court, you stupid fuck? You're fucking dumb, dude. I don't even know why I unblocked you. Get the fuck off my channel. Fuck off, dude. You're fucking stupid, dude. You're probably one of the dumbest fucking Christians I've ever seen. Fucking fuck you, dude. You know what you do? You discredit all the people who've been victimized by David, you fucking cocksucker. Go fucking support David's channel, you fucking piece of shit. People like you make me fucking sick to my stomach, actually. Oh, I'm sure David fucking got pictures of her daughters, too. Kathleen's going to be in there. Michelle, wouldn't surprise me if fucking... if Kathleen's daughters are in there. You guys, where there's smoke, there's fire, man. Just like Parb said, hey, man, they're going to find shit in his phone. Yeah, everlasting word, yeah. We don't need stupid fucks like that in here discrediting what the victims went through. Exactly. Oh, well, how do you know? Motherfucker, we have sources in this. And some of these sources were in the fucking cult, okay? So we know. We know. We have first-hand account. So get the fuck off of here if you're going to do that shit. Yeah, exactly. I can half understand people questioning your theories before the FBI raided them, but now you have to be straight ignorant to doubt it. Exactly. You have to be straight fucking ignorant to doubt what happened. You have to be a fucking moron to doubt what happened. Because the feds, they don't just show up and be like, hey, can we talk to you? We had a couple calls on you. no, the feds show up with all their ducks in a row. And they're good. I'm telling you, now that they have David's phone, and I was talking to Cliff about this, David's had the 0637 number for a really long time. And I was all, dude, you know what they're going to find on there? He's like, Rich, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what they're going to find. They're going to go down a fucking rabbit hole with David. His phone is going to be a plethora of criminal activity. They're going to find his emails. They're going to find all his fucking threats. They're going to find emails to me. They're going to find text messages to me. Probably fucking a possible fucking hit. I asked Cliff, I was like, dude, it wouldn't surprise me if David at one time put the thought out there to fucking have a hit put on me to somebody. He's like, wouldn't surprise me either, Rich. Yep, they got access to his iCloud storage. That's a problem. Exactly. Technically, when the feds come in and bust you, you know what they have the answers to? Everything they're going to ask you. Everything they ask you, they have the answers to. They just want to see how much you're going to fucking lie. That way they could just stack charges up on you, because the more you lie, the worse it just makes it for you, because it shows you don't give a fuck. Yeah, the feds, go ahead and sit here and lie. We already have the answers. What do you have to say about it? And right now with David, he's crying like a little bitch. He wants to get out of jail still, everybody. He got his hearing on the 15th, but he ain't getting out. He's not getting out. All the cult members, you think David's getting out? I'll put my channel on it that he's not getting out of jail ever again. You guys, and I'm telling you, when all the evidence comes out, how are you guys going to dispute it? Yep. Thanks, ma'am. Working on it. Yeah, so David's first girlfriend was Barbie. David lost his virginity to fucking his sister's Barbie doll. News on Michelle's bond. Not yet. Not yet, Fitzeward. We got to wait on that, all right? Because they're going to have to drop the charges, dude. They're going to have to write up another indictment. They're going to have to write up another charge. And it's just going to piss the judge off. Just be patient. It's a waiting game. I can't wait either. I think that's the beauty in it, is this whole thing, it's like a fucking poker game waiting to see what the other person has in their hand, right? But with this, you guys, this is the fucking FBI, and they're playing a long game with these assholes. Rich, your hair is great because you have hair everywhere David doesn't. David's all, I can't grow hair on the side here. Yeah, and he does. He lives in a fantasy world, man. David lives in this fantasy world, like sleeping with Barbie dolls. That's fucked up. That's a big deal in this, because that's going to be another part of a psych profile for him. I mean, imagine the fucking prosecutor taking that to the jury. Mr. Taylor, will you tell us about the time you slept with Barbie dolls when you were a little kid? You were 7 or 8 and you were sleeping with Barbie dolls. Will you tell us about that? Oh, hi. Okay. What are you telling me? That David's a piece of shit? Oh, I know. I know. Yeah, that's why it's funny. David's all, fuck. That's probably why David's jealous of me, because I can grow hair where he can't. Everybody can, for that matter. Where are we at here? People doing exactly what you tell them to for decades, and you're suddenly correction officers, bitch. Exactly. Right? Exactly. That's J-Mo. And that's what I was talking with Cliff about. Like, all his addictions got taken away overnight, dude. All his little fucking porn addictions, all his little fucking beat-off sessions that he probably have, gone, dude. Gone. If he's going to do it, he's got to do it, like, in silence now, and fucking do it, like, awkwardly. If his Barbies has... He's like, I actually stole Barbie's pads, Uncle Jake. Stop. Stop. Come here. Stop. Fucker. You better stop. Stop. You're getting too rambunctious. Fucking do that. But no, Jess, what I found out from some people in the prison system, like, they'll have to put him on the Chomo row, dude. They'll have to. There's going to be pedo charges, yeah. There'll be pedo charges. I guarantee you will. But they'll have to put him in protective custody. No, because they will. They'll dude. It'll be swift prison justice, dude. They'll have to put him on the special yard. He'll be out there with all the fucking chomos and fucking high risk. Oh, I'm sure he is, Jez. Dude, just the sexual withdrawals, right? Based off what we know, Jez, dude. No, nothing new on Michelle yet. Yeah, David will never get out of prison. David will finish out the rest of his life in prison. And he's still asking the judge right now. Oh, I'm sure there is, Parks. Yeah. I hope they do put him in Gen Pop. Yeah. Yeah. That's like Jeff saying, chomos are protected. They protect them because they know. They know. The guards know what happens when you put them in Gen Pop. They don't last a day. Yeah. No, if they put David in Gen Pop and he's a chomo, some lifer would be like, fucking do it for fun. Some guy sitting in there with life without parole. Sure, I'll do it. Why not? I'd sit here for life anyways. It's that easy. It's that easy. Or somebody in prison might owe somebody. Go take care of that. Or we're going to do you. You know, Jez, and you know what came out in court? The prosecutor said that David was a gangster in his previous life and was doing all this hardcore shit. So, yeah. His health, probably the same. Shitty. Horrible. What? Fucking paint the house with your fucking blood, all right? Among the charges, yeah. Yep. You guys, this case, it's going to blow open. It's not good. His health isn't good. You're right, Kim Chamberlain. And anything to do with David's health is not good. Lindy chases her tail. Hi. No way. Let me see your paperwork, huh? That's enough. That's enough. Come here. Come here. Don't move. Hold still. No. Then they found the phones. It's over for him now. New charges are coming 100%. Yeah. Yeah, 6 phones. Again, 6 phones in a safe. Oh, what's in the phones? Stop. Stop biting like that. Yeah, when you find 6 phones in a safe, yeah, that's not suspicious. That's not suspicious. Stop. Yeah. Oh, hey, Parbs. Imagine the feds when they opened the safe and they found those fucking phones, right? What do you think? They're probably like, what the fuck are these phones doing in this safe? I told you to stop biting. I told you to stop. 10,000 of them are Barbie pictures. He's probably got like the Barbies in like different like poses. Sick fuck. He probably does. That's the type of sick fuck he is. He's a sick fuck, yeah. Right, Parbs? That's exactly what I'm thinking, man. Lindy, she's a fucking handful. Yeah, that's the thing. They probably looked at him and they're like, oh, we got him now. I know David, he's all, I wanted to be Ken, okay? But he's like, you know what? I was just too much of a degenerate to be Ken. Yeah, with David, when and if they find the Chomo stuff, he's going to jail forever. He's going to jail forever. Yeah, but finding them gave them full access to the storage. Exactly. Dude, they're going to find everything. They're going to find emails. They're going to find saved text messages, emails, phone numbers. Fucking, I hope they find shit with Mahesh. They're going to find everything, man. It is going to completely open up exactly the storage, the iCloud, the emails, everything. It's going to show that David was keeping the kids separated. Absolutely. It's David's. What I found out from everybody that's ever come out of this cult, you couldn't look at David's phone or email or anything like that. Cliff did tell me there was one that David let everybody use at one time, but he was like, dude, the one you couldn't use was his, which was the 0637 number. He's like, yeah, you couldn't look at that. No, but David is. David did. David took notes on a criminal conspiracy like a dumb fuck. Starlink, it's right here, baby. David took notes. David took a lot of notes like a stupid fuck. Hey, David Rich. David Rich. The one I was talking to my homie about today was this singer from the Lost Prophets, this band member. The lead singer of this fucking UK band, dude. It's called the Lost Prophets. Hey, Fraudbusters, what up? Yeah. But what I read in the news article, that some of y'all UK gentlemen over there told us they damn near cut that guy's head off. the lead singer. Yeah, Barbie's done nothing wrong. She didn't press charges. It's beyond the statute of limitations. But no. Yeah, I think Deansy was saying, he's like, yeah, I knew they'd get him eventually. I think they would, do. Yeah, Boom Royal. Michelle was arrested recently, rearrested. We're just waiting. It's a waiting game, you guys. This is a federal case. These guys are in a lot of fucking trouble. And the more mistakes they make, the worse it's going to be. Every time another charge is filed, guess what? Restart the date. Funny, right? They get a hate crime for going after a chomo. Fuck. I know, at least David didn't go for G.I. Joe. Fucking G.I. Joe probably would have hid from his ass. He's like, fuck that, I'm out of here. He's a hump straight, man. I bet he probably put G.I. Joe up his ass. He's like, hey, G.I. Joe, while she sleeps next to me, you're going to watch my back, okay? No, but you guys, it's funny in a sense, man. I bet Michelle violated her terms by contacting the cult. I think she did more, too. Somebody said hiding evidence or telling them to get rid of evidence. And I'm like, yeah, she could do that. She would do that. But David, you guys, this Barbie doll thing, man. This is, dude, the prisons made that rule to keep the fucking lawsuits down. Yeah. Some people may not think it's a big deal, all right? But you take that to any fucking sex therapist or psychologist, he'd be like, he was doing what when he was 7? What was he doing at that age? Sleeping with Barbie dolls? Yeah, that's pretty fucking weird. What happened to him? That would probably be their next question. What happened to him? Yeah, David and Barbies. Ken. David used to sleep with Barbies as a little boy, dude. And he got caught multiple fucking times by his family. What, he thought he was Apostle Ken? I don't know. It's, you guys, I know it's like you guys are making jokes out of it, but this is serious, dude. This is serious. Dude, this proves David was a fucking perv from the get-go. Probably perving it with his fucking sisters. You never know, you guys. We don't know. He's fucked up. That's all I can say. It's strange. Fuck yeah, it's fucking weird. Jess, dude, we know each other. What would you think of it? It's fucking weird. Dude, if my parents caught me sleeping with Barbie dolls, they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I would have got grounded. They probably would have made me do manual labor or some shit. Nah, it really does show he has likely been touched. Yeah, all jokes aside. Some trauma there. We talked about that. We talked about that. Yeah. And I was, all jokes aside, guys, yeah, this is fucking serious, right? Yeah, we laughed about David, but this is serious in a sense. Not anymore. Most of his mom and dad died. His mom and dad passed. Exactly, parts. And that's exactly what he'll do. He'll use that as an excuse. Oh, well, I'm the way I am because this happened to me. No, you can't use that as an excuse, man. I'm sorry. No. But you can't use it as a justification to fuck other people over. I'm sorry. You just get help. You get help. But I could see there was a big stigma about that back in the day, right? That would have been hard to go to somebody to. They wouldn't have believed anybody with pastors back then. Remember, pastors were fucking up and up. Pastors could do no wrong. Whatever happened to David, I believe for sure, like we've been talking about, it was traumatic. We just don't know what it was. We just don't. Will we ever? Probably not. Until he gets help. It was always about his wants and desires, even when it came to fucking Barbie. Exactly. He didn't give Barbie a choice. What makes you think he was going to give anybody else a choice in life? Chuck, dude, that was the first thing that came into my fucking mind. 7 years old. How many fucking girls or women and people has he fucking abused? Yep. Exactly. It's not a reason or excuse or justification. Yep. You can't use it as a reason, excuse, or justification to fuck over people. No. No. Mental health is very much out in the open right now, and people shouldn't be afraid to go get help with it, man. People really shouldn't. Mental health is very protected. What did he do before? He went to fucking school. He went to like chef school, Leanne. And then he just started ministry. That's his story. He went to chef school, then started ministry. No, I can't trust his word. I don't trust him. And I can't either. I'm with you, Ebony. I can't wait to see the outcome. What's this outcome going to be? Once they start tacking on evidence and once we start seeing more indictments and shit, it's going to be worse than we fucking imagined, you guys. I guarantee there's going to be child crimes involved. There's going to be child crimes, you guys, and I hate to fucking say it, but to some degree there will be children involved at this cult. And Michelle, guess what? She's going to be complicit in it too. Yeah, oh yeah, somebody's texting me saying, "Hey, listen to the podcast. His book has it's real nasty." Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that book too is real fucking foul. Yep. Yep. Training ding fires are done. Ding fires are done. Yep. 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 Yeah, he's a predator. That's the thing. Parbs, he's a predator. Dude, that's like, you're exactly right, Parbs. At 7 and 8 years old, let me see when it was happening exactly. Let me get you the precise dates. That's enough. Stop. Cliff said it was like when he was like a little boy, so 6, 7, 8 years old, around that time. Yeah. I don't know if they'll pick up Mahesh. Blunt once they are read their sentences. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, don't worry, Randy. Don't worry. No, Parbs, we've talked about that. No, Jim Jones slept with the men too. As a control, fuck yeah. And you know, my homie said, he's like, it wouldn't surprise me if David made the men sleep with other men. No, Uncle Jake, I hope they fucking just start stacking charges on Michelle. She's complicit. Nah, fuck that. Michelle's complicit, Uncle Jake. She needs to go down too. Been stunted, so it shows something a little more like he's in. Yeah. Right, Jess? Parbs, yeah. I'm with you guys. I'm watching your guys' conversation. Yeah. It shows something, yeah, more accelerated. Like he was already turning into a fucking perv at 7 years old. Like he was already having fucking, like, fucked up thoughts. I could see that. It was more of an accelerated. Yep. Kind of conflated it with stunted development. An 8-year-old boy into Barbies. We'll be celebrating smoking. Yeah. Parbs, you know, it might not have been sexual, but he's talking about a wife, you know? I mean, so what was it? If it wasn't about sex, what was it about? Warped mentality? Yeah, at that age, his mentality was already warped for whatever reason. Yeah. That's an extremely warped mentality. A fascination to sleep with Barbie dolls? That doesn't make sense though. He was fascinated to sleep with Barbie dolls? Yeah, definitely too, Leanne. He has no awareness about his own issues. What? Okay. God. I'm just glad he's locked up now. Because they're going to find more stuff, you guys. They're going to find more shit. David had iCloud set up for several of his own phones, so they're going to find... You guys, I don't... Okay, man, the 6 phones in the safe is enough. 6 phones in a fucking safe. That's sketchy as it is right there. No woman or child was safe around David, and that's exactly what we're talking about today. No woman or child was ever safe around David. Women, if you took your child around David, not good. Not good. Like, I don't even like to go there. I don't even like to fucking touch on that shit because it's bad. Yeah, it's weird regardless of the situation, but I don't even like to touch on, like, the sickness of what David could have done. He felt the entire world needed to know that. He did. Yeah. Hey, no. So, such an indicator of his own self-loathing, he can't hide from his own perversion. Yeah. And then he writes it in his book, oh, I used to sleep with Barbie dolls, and my parents got after me after it because they knew it was fucking weird. And it is. It's fucking weird. Like, seriously, cult members, if you're still there, what would you do if you walked in and you found your fucking young boy sleeping with a Barbie doll in his bed? Seriously, what would you guys do? Men and women. Or whatever the fucking situation. Seriously. If you walked in and saw your little boy at that age fucking sleeping with a Barbie doll. Yep. Apparently David didn't see anything wrong with it, neither did his family, so I guess they just ran with it and were like, hey, there's nothing wrong with it here. Just let him fucking do it. He'll be fine. Yeah, to be fair, if your daughter was doing it, yeah, you wouldn't think twice, but your son, you know? Your son doing it, yeah, that's a problem. No, David needs a fucking psychologist, man. David needs a fucking psychologist. That's what he needs. He became more preferred. Yeah, yeah. When you get powerful, like it's weird. Women like men in power. Yeah, that's no. Yeah. Yeah. There's an allure to power. Yeah. Though he sought power and a way to control women. Yep. I'm sure he got rejected. And dude, what if that's like a part of it? Cliff said, like, what if he just got rejected a bunch of times? What if he just got rejected by a bunch of fucking women all the time? And I could see that as a reason for him being such an asshole to women now, because he just got fucking rejected growing up. It's both for me, Parps. No, with David, it's both. It's all three. He wanted the money, women, and the power. It was all of it together is what he wanted. Nobody would go after him without his power and position. Nope. Michelle would, or his own species, a walrus. Hey, seeing that's funny, we're not talking about the current administration. You can go to another channel and do that if you want. We're talking about a religious cult here. If you want to stay and talk about that, it's fine. Yeah, both, like, he needed the money to get the women, absolutely, yeah. Right, and we know that David would buy fucking cars and shit for fucking his women. Power, exactly, money, power equals women. Yep, the allure of power, yep. Whenever it happens, you guys, when we find out about Michelle, when we get the information and we get it confirmed, you guys for sure will be the first to know. Me and Uncle Jake will upload and let you guys know. Abso-fucking-lutely, yes. When that information comes, when that shit drops, when the time comes, you guys are always the first to know. I usually get with the survivors first because it takes them. The survivors have been telling us we're better at notifying them than the fucking government. So just let that sink in for a minute. The survivors know more from us than they do from the government. They're like, dude, we get more information from you guys than them. Using spiritual authority to coerce women and send pics. Yeah, that's exactly where it's going to go, Leanne. And even the government said, hey, this was even part of his forced labor operation. Hey, Dallas. So David used to sleep with Barbie dolls growing up. I don't know what age he stopped, but he wrote it in his face-to-face book. I was talking to Cliff yesterday. He's like, bro, he used to sleep with Barbie dolls. I was like, wait a second here. Sleep with Barbie dolls? He's like, yeah, it's in his book too. He wrote it about himself in his book. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, yeah, I'll send it to you. I'm sure he got rejected by girls growing up. They're like, we don't fucking want to date a man that wears maxi pads. Maybe he never stopped sleeping with Barbie dolls. Yeah. Maybe well, that's the thing. That's why he had all these blonde women, Leanne. Right? He had all these blonde women. Maybe because he wanted fucking Barbie. Yep. Power, money, sex. Yeah. It all goes hand in hand. That's the thing. Like, he looked weird, and I'm sure he was probably fucking just weird in general. Yeah. Weird. He looked weird, and girls probably, dude, you're fucking weird, bro. Get the fuck away from me. Hey, Lindy, leave her alone. Leave Ding Ding alone. Yep. Yeah. Hey, Bob Rouse. Tracking, right? That's why he's got all these blonde women, because he was so enthralled by fucking Barbie at a young age. Like, that's where he went with it. He had to have blonde women. Lindy, you know that fucking Ding Ding will fuck you up. She'll fucking stomp your ass in the fucking ground. You know that. Mama Kitty, she's a big ass cat. Yep. Yeah, girls know when dudes are weird. Yeah, girls know when dudes are weird. Yep. Like David's a fucking creature feature. Well, I can say that David ain't getting out, y'all. I think I can comfortably say now, cult members, if you're watching, I can comfortably say that David's probably never getting out of fucking jail again. And he's gonna be put on fucking Chomo fucking row. I fucking guarantee it. Like I got this fucking gut feeling, man. I got a gut feeling, man, that in those photos, they're gonna find something. And it might be something that David thought was innocent. It might be something that David thought was real innocent, but in the eyes of a lot of them, be like, oh, fuck no, this ain't innocent. The fuck out of here. Exactly. Yeah, tell her, Lenny, Mama Kitty, don't be fucking scratching on the bed. No. Yeah, he was obsessed with making it. Michael Jackson did the same weird shit. Come on. Come on, out. Out. Come on. Come on, Lindy. Come on, Lindy. Fucking terrorizer, man. Her and the cat fucking going at it in here. Okay. Yeah. Michael Jackson did the same weird shit, slept with Barbie dolls. Well, and that's, that's what I told Cliff. That's what I was telling, like, when we were talking on the phone. And I was like, bro, you need to send that up to the government, man. And I was like, that's a fucking psychological profile right there, that book. I was like, dude, that could build a fucking case against him in his own book. Yep. Pretty much creative for the most part. Yep. Yep. For the most part, yeah. David's a sick fuck, dude, and where there's sick fucks, they're gonna do sick shit, dude. That's just the fucking psychology of the brain. Especially a fucking sociopath and narcissist like him, who legitimately felt and thought he was gonna get away with everything in life, and when it all came crashing down, this fat fuck said, oh, I can't wait to go to prison, come get me, FBI. Well, they did, and now he's in prison crying like a little bitch. He's in prison crying like a little bitch. Oh, let me out. I've done nothing wrong. It's everybody else's fault. So yeah, I'm guessing when they find all these fucking nasty pictures, it was everybody else's fault too. And the guys in that cult, man, Jesus Christ. Seriously. They found all those pictures, man. What David did. Shoot, he was reading one of their books about them. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, poor persecuted David Wright, creative TDA. Poor David. Poor little David. It is Chuck Wood, Psych 101. Sick fuck, sick shit. Yeah. That's psychology, fucking human psych 101, man. When men are given power, they're going to do the hardest, sickest shit they can get away with. They're going to push the boundaries. That's just what men do, dude. We're fucked up. People are fucked up like that. Even women. Women are just as bad. Women will take it to the fucking deepest, darkest depths, dude. But man, they're just as bad too. But you put religion in the hands of somebody who's like that, and it's fucked up. Yeah, Dave. That's the thing. David's all, come get me, FBI. They're like, okay, we'll come get you. So they fucking went and raided his ass. They're like, all right, we'll fucking come get you. And I want the RIS to know that. All those people out there saying I'm filing fraud reports against me. Yeah. He became a preacher because it was easy. That's why he became a preacher. Hey, Te amo. Yeah, Michelle's just as fucked. Yep, discovery of life on other planets, yeah. Yep. I'm with you, right? Right, Manny? Life on other planets, man. I know there is. I'm not dumb, dude. There's fucking life out there. We'd be ignorant and fucking stupid to think that there's no other fucking planets out there that can maintain life like us, dude. Sorry. The fucking cosmos is just too fucking vast for us to be the only motherfuckers out here floating around. Oh, man. Yeah, Manny. Yeah, nah, fuck that, bro. Dude, we're too fucking... Dude, the shit's too big and we're too small. Like, come on. Like, I seen the shit that fucking James Webb Telescope and sending back from deep space images, bro. Fuck out of here. Shit, dude. We ain't alone. I always think like eventually like the James Webb Telescope is gonna catch like some kind of fucking intergalactic war going on somewhere else. We just don't know about it because we're not that advanced yet. we're like the dumbest fucking beings in the cosmos, fucking planet Earth. Everybody else is just fucking 1,000 times more advanced than us. We're still to the rest of the cosmos. We've barely invented the wheel. To the rest of the universe, we've barely invented the wheel. Like these guys are fucking dumb. Of control of his life and his vices. He doesn't ask God for more or assume it's by force. Yeah. Te Amo, yeah, there are some, but not many. Not many, bro. Not many, Te Amo. Usually when there's men in power, they tend to fucking abuse it. That's just what they do. And David's no different, man. I mean, David was already fucking forcing himself on Barbie dolls at such a young age, so he was already kind of honing his skills for later in life where he would just fucking force himself upon women. Oh yeah, no, you're right, Dallas. We'll never contact another species, bro. No, the distance is yeah, dude, it's huge. The distance is just too great, dude. Yeah, we would never contact another species. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you there. I know David's like the overweight P Diddy. Yeah, David's like the overweight P Diddy. It's like if P Diddy was 300 pounds. Oh yeah, creative TDA. His entitlement's pretty severe, dude. His entitlement's not pretty severe. It's fucking severe. It's like David just thinks nothing applies to him. Nothing, and he's still, even now, he thinks the rules don't apply to him. And what he's doing right now, you guys, with these little fucking court things, he's literally trying to fucking tie up the court case, but more charges are going to come and the government's going to tie up the court case for David, and David will have to do it. The government will make up more court time for David. Like, don't worry, we got you covered, David. We got more indictments coming. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like he brainwashed himself also, right? It's like not only did David brainwash everybody, but he brainwashed himself too. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and brainwash myself. For real, Daniela. Like, look at it, right? Everything that the FBI is a lie. What is going to take them for them to see the truth? Let's remember think. Nah. If David pleads guilty, then maybe. And that, with this case, that could happen, you guys. That could happen. They are, and they're going to, Manny Guzman. They're going to. Once they figure out what David was doing. Yep. Once they found out what David was doing, they're going to have to, dude. They'll be like, oh, we got a big problem. This isn't just this guy. There's a lot of these fuckers out there. Oh, you have a cat? Awesome. I like you 50% more. Yeah, there's got a couple cats, man. Yeah. Yeah. Love animals, dude. Yeah. Mama Kitty, she's a fucking little fucking... She got these little sausage legs, and then Garfield, he's this big old fucking red tabby cat. He walks around the house like he's the fucking tiger. He's huge, bro. Dude, Garfield's like fucking 15 pounds, bro. He's a huge-ass fucking tabby cat. And it's like, when the dogs fucking like... When Garfield's laying in the middle of the floor, the dogs like have to figure out how to get around him and if he's gonna fucking pounce on him because he's just so fucking big, dude. Like if Garfield got in a fight with the cats, he would fuck all three of them up. Garfield weighs as much as the three dogs do almost. Some fucking beast, dude. Let's see here. But, and yeah, Manny Guzman, back to your comment, dude. It is. Even my stepdad said that. And told my mom about it. She's like, Rich, I saw that thing on the news. Like, that you were kind of part of that. I was like, yeah, Mom. That's what I've been doing for like a little while. Is like, fucking helping fucking people get out of that shit, and writing a story about it as it happened. And my old man in the background, he was like, Rich, this is a big deal, dude. He's like, this is gonna change everything. I was like, yeah, they're fucking running a trafficking operation. The fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the members that are there, you guys, the members that are there still, they want to be there, right? They want to be there. You have to keep that in mind now. I know people are saying, well, why don't they just leave? The ones that are there want to be there for whatever reason. They're going to have to wake up. Something's going to have to crack. And some of them are probably watching right now, just trying to figure out what we know, what we're saying. Yeah, the guys out there doing the protest video. And in that one guy's like, oh, well, I don't want to be on camera in public. Well, get the fuck out of public then. There's no expectation of privacy in public anywhere. So just get that out there, okay? If you're in public, guess what? There is no expectation of privacy. Cult members, you're showing up to the court, guess what? I'm fucking showing up at one point and I'm going to fucking video every fucking single one of your faces. And there's none of you are going to fucking tell me what to do. Oh, take my face out. No, fuck you. You're in public. You're in public. Get the fuck off the street then. You don't want to be seen. You don't like it? Tough shit. Welcome to America. That's how it works. Mm-hmm. I heard one of them say, oh, can you take my face? He's like, I'm not even filming you, but you're in public, bro. If I film you, it doesn't matter. You can't do anything about it. He's going to plead guilty at the end, I think. I think he'll plead guilty right at the end. But even then, maybe not. Maybe not. Because David's a fucking piece of shit. Like, I couldn't see David, like, fucking taking a plea deal. Because then that would mean he's admitting to the guilt, right? That would mean that David is admitting to the guilt if he took the plea deal. That means he's guilty. And David can't be guilty because he's the apostle. He doesn't do anything wrong. So why would he plead guilty? Yeah, I don't think he'll plead guilty. I don't. He's that much of a fucking piece of shit. He's that much of a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. That's why he'll take the stand like fucking Robert Tellis. Mm-hmm. Like Robert Tellis, fucking narcissist, took the fucking stand like a dumb shit. Yeah, Cynthia Lamb, he's scared. Josh. Yeah, Josh Taylor, it's all he knows. Well, I heard Josh has a job now finally, so that's good. Yep. And David will take the stand. David will. David will take the fucking stand, man. David will take the stand. Because he wants to get up there on the stand and vindicate himself. Be like, oh, it was everybody else's fault. That deposition. And the thing is David... When David gets up on the stand, he won't be able to control the conversation. That's the cool thing about it. David thinks he's going to get up there and control what's being said. No, it doesn't work like that. No, when you're going into a court case like that, no, you ask what's fucking you answer what's asked of you. You answer what's asked, and that's it. You don't go beyond the bounds of that. Exactly. He thinks he's going to get up there on the stand and control the narrative. Nope. No, he's not. Exactly. That's how they catch these fucking narcissists, is in fucking lines like that. Fuck, let him take the stand. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. He's a narcissist, and he's going to take the stand. Feds are just like, poof, for the three. Slam dunk, man. They do, Soups. They think they're above the law. That's why they did all this dumb shit. It's Soups. I know they fucking broke their bond. They do. Exactly. Right parts from the 3-point. They're going to just fucking fade. They're going to be like, poof. Bam. It's going to be a slam dunk from a fucking fade, man. Get on the stand. Cool, bitchin'. That's perfect. That's just what we want you to do. Take the stand. Run your fucking mouth on the stand. And they will. They'll let him get up there. They'll let him get up there, and they'll just let him fucking run his mouth. They'll be like, okay, now time for cross-examination. Dude. Worst thing for David to take the stand, but he will. He will. Because he's done nothing wrong, everybody. Dude, I can't. Living in that world, David, Michelle, fuck, I just couldn't imagine. Where you think nothing applies, you never... Hey, Goddess, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it'll be better than the deposition. Fuck. Hey, but we'll be able to get the transcripts, don't worry. He's going to try and say, someone back there, you're being healed from cancer. He's going to go to the court and be like, oh, Your Honor, one of your family members is being healed of cancer. He's like, none of my family members. You too, Goddess. Yeah, you too. I could too. Oh, but the judge ain't going to have none of that, Soups. No. The judge isn't going to put up with any bullshit from David. I guarantee that. The judge ain't going to have any of his shit. And Soups, the way it's looking is like how David's doing these little fucking, I should be able to get out. He's trying to hold up the case. But what we know is David's never going to get out. I talk to you, Soups. We know what's up. David ain't getting out of jail. David fucked up, man. He fucked up in a big way. He fucked up in a big way, and he's going to get caught. He's going to get caught. And David does give those fucking creep vibes too. Exactly, Creative. David's not just going to stop grifting. Fuck no, why would he? It's all he knows. Same with Michelle. Same with Michelle. It's all Michelle knows. Benjamin Lewis. How are the inmates going to treat him in prison? Not good. Not good, I can guarantee that. Prison isn't good to people like David. Prison isn't good to people like David. It'll eat him up and spit him out. It will. It's like the crimes that David committed. Y'all see that movie Shot Caller? Y'all have seen that movie Shot Caller with fucking Jamie Lannister, where he goes to prison and comes out a fucking shot collar? Dude, they don't fucking... Dude, he will stop when the judge orders no profit from his situation. Yeah. Pole barn builder, yeah. Dead on. David's going to meet Bubba in prison. And if David tries to go in and set claim on a fucking gang, dude, they'll just run through him. They'll just run through him. They'll turn him into a fucking bitch, dude. They will. They'll make David a little bitch. He's a reformed gangsta. He's a reformed gangsta gooch grease. He came from the fucking Gooch Grease clan. He's like, I came from the Gooch Grease clan. Okay, that's what gang mine was a Gooch Grease clan. Okay. And when we tagged, what our tag was a fucking maxi pad. We didn't even have to use spray paint. We would just put maxi pads on the wall. Michelle ain't gonna do good in prison long term either. She'll get a lighter charge than David, of course, but depending on what happens with Michelle the next couple weeks, still to say. But it's not going to go good for Michelle either, man. She'll take up basket weaving. Yeah. I could see that, taking up basket weaving. So I'm going to go and start basket weaving now. Something a little constructive with my time. Now I'm going to be sitting here for 15 years. I might as well go ahead and do something with my life. But with David, shit. Yeah, right, Soups. With Michelle, that's too much work basket weaving. Michelle's all, that's too much fucking work basket weaving. She's all, I don't even like to wipe my own ass. It wouldn't surprise me if Michelle didn't wipe her own ass either. Michelle's all, well, I learned it from David not to wipe. But you know, hey, Soups, you know what Cliff said? That Michelle would never go out unless she put makeup on. And now we know why, because we saw her fucking face. And yeah, like, yeah, we see why she wouldn't go out. Commissary is so high in sodium, his heart. Hey, Dro, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm with you, Dro. Cut David's hair with these, huh? I could give him a little trim. Like, could line up his fucking... Yeah, like fucking Drill said, yeah, that prison food, man, high in sodium. It was a rule for all the women in the ministry. Okay, Soups. I believe it. I believe it. David wanted his women to be looking good for his guests and stuff. It's part of the image of his cult. Like, oh, if you could do this, you can have all these beautiful women. But David, no. You fucking lied and manipulated all those women into thinking you were... You lied to them, making them believe you were something that you're not. And Parbs, that back to the Barbie doll thing. That's the thing, like, dude, that shows the early perversion to sleep with Barbie dolls like that. That shows the early perversion. I don't give a fuck who you are. You pass that off to any clinical fucking psychologist, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. They will say that is not normal behavior. He was, Daniela. He was. No, I know that as a fact. Cliff already told me. Nah, Cliff said, yeah, no, fuck yeah. David would share those pictures around. Yeah. The women that he was getting pictures of, yeah. Nope, Ashley, she's still somehow associated. I just don't know where she's at, you guys. I don't know where Ashley's at right now. I don't. Yep, I don't know where she's at, how she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. I do believe she did have a kid, though. So there's that. And we just don't know. No, not the evidence that David had, because he kept it all digital. Yeah, Vicky photos, yuck. Fuck, dude. No thanks. Maybe some of the other evidence they could have got rid of, but if there's digital evidence, no. You don't ever get rid of digital evidence. That's the kind of cool thing the feds like about it. As kids, I'm not going to discount that being innocent with Barbies, yeah. Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if David had a couple of the women pregnant at a time. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure David has had a couple illegitimate kids with some of the cult members, without a doubt. And Ashley definitely had a fucking kid, yes, Dro. Fuck yeah, she had a kid, dude. She went off stage for almost fucking a year, dude. You're certain that Ashley had a kid? Yeah. Plan B and abortions, yep, not gonna go well. Yep. Yep. That was the best thing looking to David, too. Yeah, you could watch David E. Taylor, baby, 100 times, still smell like shit. Yep. Yep. But yeah, no. David would. He would share the images around to the women. Yeah, to make himself look badass. He'd be like, oh, look at these girls. You're looking at them. Look, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's been some terminated pregnancies. Oh, he had terms of endearment names for the ladies. Really? You know what though? That's part of the Fed's job. They signed up for that shit. The Fed signed up for that. That's part of the job. That's part of their job. They signed up for that shit. They went into that knowing they would possibly run into some sick fucking shit like that down their career somewhere. It's just part of the deal. Part of the deal. And yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. I feel bad for him. I do. It'd scar me. I bet there's abortions on the book too, man. I know there's abortions on the book. Not how many, I just don't know, but I'm sure there's a couple. Sure there's a couple, maybe a few. Maybe in a few times too. But you can't tell me David didn't fucking knock some women up and tell them to get abortions. I guarantee he did that. Yeah. I can't. Like, that's the thing. Like, dude, Parbs, like, they're... Yeah, Plan B is a form of abortion. And David couldn't have anybody finding out he was getting these women pregnant. So what do you do? Have him take a Plan B. Have him take a Plan B. David's fucked, you guys. Cult members, David's fucked. I do too. I wish one... I think now they are, though. They are. And they should. Every woman that has ever sent David a picture, he's exploited you in some way, shape, or form. And you guys should go after him. You guys should file charges for exploitation, for sure. Yeah, me either. And that's the thing. David was calculated about all this, guys. He knew what he was doing. David knew what he was doing. Yeah, and the survivors, they very well may be to take David for all he's worth. That's for sure. That's for sure. All you survivors out there, you may very well be able to take David for what he's worth. I think you should too. Yeah, the women that are still there, they know what's going on. Has the flock stayed? Yeah. How? So has the flock? Yeah, the flock is still functioning. Yeah, wait till more charges come out, Uncle Jake. Wait till more charges come out. That's going to be the best. When more charges get dropped, and David is for sure not getting out of jail. Once more charges come, they will. They will. Yep, daily meals were a luxury to these people. Exactly. That's exactly right, dude. The meals were a luxury to these people. If you didn't make enough money for David, you got put out on the street, man. Hey, what's up? Extreme, what's up? Yeah. People got put out on the street, and I've talked to some of the survivors who've got put out on the street. They're like, yeah, it's fucked up. Put us out there because we weren't making enough fucking money. That's some calculated shit, man. The trial, Daniela? Don't know now. Dude, we might... Most likely, Daniela, we won't see a trial till next year. Late next year. We won't see one in April. I guarantee you that. It'll be next year. It'll be next year because of how much evidence they have to go through. Dude, once they found his phone, dude, if they found more crimes, they have to investigate them. They can't look at all the crimes he's committed now, and then if they start finding more evidence of more crimes, they'll be like, okay, I guess we got to write up more fucking indictments now because we found more shit. No, quite the opposite, actually, Chuck Wood. It means Movie Prop's going to get their money finally because they know where David is and they can serve him. Oh, now we know where he's at. Okay, we can serve his ass. You're also being sued by Movie Prop Rentals again. Yep. They can get this money. They'll be put on like part of the victim list. I do too, Uncle Jake, inventory sheets. Like of what was found at the raids. Yeah. A community Christmas card, right? Like, hey, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think he did stash more money away. Yep. That's what the prosecutor said. With any intentional hiding of money, there's always gonna be more. And David was fucking hiding money. Yeah, I mean, there's so many reasons that Michelle could have got picked up on fucking bond. Stashing money, hiding it, getting rid of it, fucking whatever. Trying to discharge it, make it disappear, put it into another bank. Yep. The feds knew about it. Michelle knew about it too, but the feds like, hey, we know about that money too, and we're watching it. And when Michelle tried to do something fucking dumb, they're like, nope, busted, got you. Michelle's like, I didn't know. Yeah. Because Michelle's dumb. Michelle's dumb. That's why she's in trouble now. She probably tried to cut it off. She's like, hey, I'm going to cut it off and give it to you. You put it on, and I'll go do this, okay? I could see her doing some dumb shit like that. But we know Michelle's dumb because she put in her email, hey, don't send this because this is discoverable. Make sure you text me. Well, they found the text messages, and they're like, yeah. No, David, I think David right now, honestly, is in protective custody. I think he's in PC, man. I think they got him in PC isolation, man. He's high risk. He's high risk. If they put him in Gen Pop now, dude, they'll fuck him up. They'll beat him up. Hey, Parbs, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Nope, you're dead on. You're exactly fucking right. Nope, there's people in between that. No, you're right. You're dead on. We already figured that out. Yeah, that's how it happened. That's how it happened. She used like an intermediary that she thought the feds wouldn't know about. But the thing is like everything has a digital footprint now, even Cash App. You know, shit like that. Those have little fucking digital footprints. And no, you're dead on. It was going to be an intermediary. It would have been somebody that wasn't directly contacted with the cult, but is like a sleeper, you know, do some work for the cult if they needed it type deal. Yep, dead on. That's what I think. But yeah, we're just waiting, man. We're just waiting on the new indictments to come out, and when they do, we'll get them up on the channel. When they come out, because there are new indictments coming. We're just waiting. It's a hurry up and wait game, man. Fucking sucks, but we have to do it. We got to do it. Yeah, David thought the FBI didn't know. Yeah, Michelle's like, oh, they don't know this. Yeah, okay, Michelle. They probably were tracking every fucking phone call you made since you got out. So there's that. Oh, you too, Dro. Dude, they're fucked, bro. David and Michelle are fucked. F-U-C-T. Yeah, they do. The feds run contact trees all the way down. Oh, you know this person? Okay, well, we're going to contact that person and see how many people they know. Yep. Yep. Imagine how it feels for the victims to wait. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Will nab Joseph? I don't know. I hope they nab his ass sooner than later. I hope they nab his ass sooner than later. His ass needs to go to fucking jail too. Joseph, if you're watching, you little shit, you need to go to jail too, buddy. That's why you're running, huh? Because you got fucking scared, didn't you, Joseph? Huh, Joseph? You got scared. You got scared. You're like, uh-oh, David's getting busted. I'm out of here. Who was it? Oh, it's Cliff. It was Cliff. Me and Cliff were laughing about this. What if Joseph was secretly the FBI plant? Oh, man. But what if Joseph was the secret plant? What if Joseph was the one feeding the inside information all the time? David's number go-to. Oh, yeah, this is the longest Joseph's ever been out of sight. Exactly, Soups. Exactly. This is the longest Joseph's ever been out of sight. Uh-huh. Plot twist. Exactly, right, Leanne? Me and Cliff were talking. I was all, dude, what a fucking plot twist, right? What a plot twist. Joseph was the fucking inside snitch the whole fucking time. They're like, hey, Joseph, we'll pay you. Just keep feeding us information, okay? I know, Joseph shows up. Oh, fuck. What if Joseph was one of the ones that like went in on the fucking bus, was all tacked out and shit, dude? Like, they just didn't know. Like, Joseph was secretly on the bus, and they're like, he came back from the bank, but he was secretly coming back to make it look like he wasn't fucking part of the deal. I'd put money on Joseph's phone. Yeah, Parbs, that's the thing. That's why I'm kind of like, well, about that. Yeah, Joseph's kind of a fucking creep. Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me if they find stuff on Joseph's phone as well. They're going to find shit that Joseph was abusing people, I think. And they're going to get him, and they're going to indict him also. But they got to find it first, you guys. They got to find it. They got to find it. Hey, what up, RC? Hey, David used to sleep with Barbie dolls, RC. What do you think about that, RC8422? Oh, yeah. They're going to have to find something on Joseph, man. Yeah. They're going to have to find something on that shithead. It'll happen eventually, I think. It's just time. They'll find dirt on him. Just time, you guys. What happened to Michelle? Michelle, we're still waiting to get the court paperwork. Yeah, Barbie dolls, Dro. Yeah, that's what this whole fucking shit was about today, dude. David, in his face-to-face book, he fucking ratted on himself and told everybody that he slept with Barbie dolls. Yeah. Fuck yeah, he was, Parbs. Dude, Paul and David been laundering the money. They're trying to say that Paul Dom wasn't involved. They're like, fuck, they've been involved for years. The fuck out of here. He's got a room at this fucking hotel. He's talking about they ain't involved. Yeah, okay. Sure thing. Nah, I don't sleep with dolls, Extreme. No, I'm good. Yeah, David stayed in Paul's house. Joseph is hiding. Yeah. Yeah, this is a multi-level criminal activity. Yeah. That's why I'm surprised fucking Rico hasn't been brought in on it yet, man. They could easily. They could. Yeah, Joseph ain't getting on camera, that's for sure. He hasn't so much said a fucking peep, Uncle Jake. I think he ran. I think Joseph ran, Uncle Jake. No word on what Michelle did yet. Not yet, Extreme. We're waiting, we're monitoring, and you guys will be the first to know when we do. I promise you that. Once we find out what Michelle did, you guys, if she just got busted, they got to write up another fucking charge for her. Yeah. Exactly, Daniel. Not just the fact that he was sleeping with them, but he was envisioning them as his wife. At 8 years old. Yeah, at 8 years old, that's not normal. That's showing a fucking progression into fucking dangerous sexual activity. So, yep. So, you guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna get my dinner ready for tonight, man. And Mr. Joseph was used to cog in this, man. Nah, Joseph was critical in this. Paul was all part of it. Joseph was part of it. It took everybody to run it. But with the new developments, you guys, just wait, man. Just wait. More shit's going to come out, you guys. More shit's going to come out. And we always say we only know the tip of the iceberg. And we do. We only know the tip of the iceberg right now, you guys. We only know the tip. And in closing, again, with David, where there's sick shit, there's going to be sick fucks, okay? David was a sick fuck. He was going to do sick shit. So keep that in mind, all right? Dude, if there ever is a Netflix doc, man. You know what, Parbs? You know what, though? Based on some of the information I came into, David's going to jail for the rest of his life. Yeah. David's going to jail for the rest of his fucking life. Y'all be good, man. Have a good weekend.